Namaste, Vaikhasa. So let's have a look at this. So this is my equipment. This is my weapons I normally carry wherever I go around the world. Yeah, I'll give you a chance and so on. It's a walking stick and so on. And in our tradition, the Sanatan tradition, we give them names. So this one's named Sword Singh. It means one that punishes. So this is my primary protector. Like again, is hardwood, balut. In Punjabi we call it oak, and steel capped, nice and soft, so there's an edge on it. It's ideal against hostile dogs, but she's not hostile, she's pretty friendly. In fact, she's too friendly, she'll just lick you to death. There, and so these weapons are here, like if I was facing someone, Amit, get a stick or something, get whatever. So if I'm here in the street, I'm just relaxed and so on, and this thug from Chhattisgarh comes and attacks this poor innocent Nahang, and so on. So watch, as he comes in here, you see this comes, before he can react to it, I'm not lifting with my arm. There's ways of lifting the weapon without non-telegraphically. Everything that happens, I'm here now, so he goes to attack, that's straight there. So length is there, size is there, and before he knows, his nose, his teeth are breaking and so on. And if I don't want to harm him too much, hands under the elbow and so on. So this weapon, I can express all the art. I can express, it's called swordsmanship, spearmanship, axe, whatever I want. And it doesn't look much, that's where it is. So he'll tell you when he comes up, do you see it come up? So as he comes in, it's right there in front of him. So before he even registers it, the weapon is there. So this is ideal for disarming people. That's the first one, Slotar Sound, like this one, Akaldan, dispenser of wisdom. If you like, look there, so he has a small blade and small stick and so on. So this one here, this is called a fateh kamet. So this small stick here is this there. It's worn across in front and so on. You can put this under your takiya, under your pillow at night time or whatever traditionally. And this is purely, this can be, now this is a hardwood, but this can also be just pure metal, like an iron rod, a bar and so on in the old days. They call it musul. A guy ideal now, here again, if someone attacks, it's ideal for attacking hands, breaking hands, anything he does. So I can be as defensive as I want. In other words, I don't have to crack his head open and go to prison or anything like this. As he attacks, he'll tell you, he just comes in, I'm just cutting, I'm moving ahead of all strikes. That will disarm him there. Any weapon that comes there, that will take care of that. Face, teeth, whatever, collarbones I can take out, and so on. So again, very nice weapon. Fateh kamet literally means a fast horse. And the reason for that is because it's super fast. Like. And if I need to, I can also throw it at him as well. There's particular ways of throwing as well. Like. But the idea that when he attacks is not really, I'm just getting underneath, destroying his elbows, destroying his wrists, this. So this is another weapon they have, fateh kamet. Now we get more serious weapons and so on. So we have this particular sword is the kharg. So in India, we have the most variety of blades in the world in any martial tradition and so on. You sort of go to museums and you see them all like and so on. So swords can be up to like 250 varieties of swords and so on. Each have their own old qualities. And this type of sword is one of the best there is. It's called a kharg. And the khargas are known for their, kharg literally means a rhino. So just like rhinos who have poor eyesight, but as a consequence they're very aggressive and they'll plow through anything. This particular sword, again, is extremely aggressive. Like if a person who comes in that way there, you say, well, your hand's there. So as soon as he comes here, this sword will come out quick as you can think. Okay, because quicker than you can think, the sword is there on his throat or whatever. And now there's a choice like to step forward and die or just say, okay, I surrender. Like. So that's one way of drawing the sword out there. The mian itself, the scabbard is special and there's that little slit there that allows me for quick draws and so on. So the ancient Kshatriya were extremely, so when I'm talking about Kshatriya, I'm talking about warriors. I'm not talking about a particular caste that you have nowadays. In the past, in the times of the Mahabharata or Ramayana and so on, caste was based on not on your birth but on your karma. So anybody could be a Kshatriya, anybody could be trained to be a warrior. Anybody could be a Brahmin who studies Brahmvidya and so on. It's only later on they go into stupidity and they put down caste down to birth. Like, okay, so you can't be born a warrior, you can't be born a Kshatriya. You have to train to be a Kshatriya and so on. So here, I'm in this, and if I need to be drawing quick there, so he comes again, so I can use these weapons there, so I can cut him before he even steps in. So the sword can be drawn very quick, and this is the key thing about Indian weapons. So all the weapons that, if you wear them properly on your body and you have the right methodology behind it, they will come out as quick as lightning. Like. So the idea is you are in action right away. And the weapons themselves, they don't kill and so on. It's the skills you need with them. So they say also Shastra par visar nahi karna. Don't just have placing weapons. Like. Just having weapons is nothing. It's the skills that go with it. So here now comes in, I can also there. So it's coming straight in, and I can use this as just mere deterrence. If someone's coming with a stick and I suddenly pull this out, he's going to think twice. So I say, go home now. Leave it. So weapons can be used safely to defend yourself by just being deterrents. Not many people are going to attack people if they've got weapons and so on. But nowadays, like I said, it's a skill factor you need. So these weapons come in. So that's a large, it's called guitar, like and so on. And the blade with this, okay? So this is from here, Mysore and so on, these southern regions. So it's basically a sword blade, which they have attached to this handle, this. And then this blade is pretty flexible. That means I can parry and deflect blades and shafts of spears with it. And you'll have a cutting edge on both sides. And then, of course, a stabbing point there as well. Like, so it's basically a sword blade. Sometimes sword blades broke. They just, instead of just getting rid of them, they just fashion the broken pieces of sword into guitars or knives and so on. That's common, like, you know, we Indians, we don't throw things away, like, we make use of everything. So now we